Hi viewers, welcome to Learn with Abdul Basit. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you about the IP camera and the entire setup. Last video, you have seen the differences between the analog cameras and IP cameras, the DVR, the NVR. Today's video will be on IP camera and the entire setup, the configuration, the requirements, everything. So first, what you need is the devices. Make a list of all the devices what you need in the CCTV installation in IP camera setup. First, you need IP cameras. There are different types of IP cameras: Wi-Fi camera, wired camera, wireless camera, and so on. So decide yourself which cameras do you need according to your location. There will be some locations where wired is not possible, so there will be using the wireless setup. Then the other is Wi-Fi cameras. We can give the Wi-Fi connection using a router or any type of network device. So I'm going to explain each and everything related to IP, Wi-Fi, wired, and all the types of cameras. First, we need the type of camera. The camera is indoor premises, we have a dome camera, and outdoor premises we have a bullet camera. Bullet camera comes with different types of housing or protections like IP00, IP11, IP22, 33, 44, 55, 66 or 67, like that. How much more number of IP you are taking, that much more protection it will have. Right now at present, many users would be using IP67. IP67 is the best protective housing. It would be used for water resistivity, vandal proof, and all the other types of external natural disasters like that. So first you need to decide what type of cameras do you need. So if you have decided the total number of cameras, then you have to decide the NVR. NVR is the box. It is the central processing unit of IP camera setup on which the IP cameras will be connected, same as like that of a DVR. The DVR will have 4 channels, 8 channels, 16 channels and 32 channels, not more than that. But in NVR we have 4 channels, 8 channels, 16 channels, 32 channels, 64 channels, 128 channels and 256 channels. So it means we can connect 256 different cameras to a one single device. So first you have to decide the cameras, then decide the channel of NVR. So once it is done, you need the data unit. For that, you have to decide the hard drive. The hard drive would be in gigabytes, terabytes. So the least availability in market at present is 500 gigabytes. 500 gigabytes of hard drive wouldn't be enough for IP cameras, as the resolution would be very high. So I prefer you to go for at least 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes, 4 terabytes or 6, 8, 10 according to your requirement of the total number of cameras. So first thing is cameras, second is NVR, third is the hard drive, the storage unit. Then comes in picture is the power supply. In analog cameras, we would be having the power supply for different cameras, like 4 cameras power supply, 8 cameras power supply, 16 cameras power supply, and so on. But in IP cameras, we don't have power supply units. We have to give the power individually through an adapter, or we may go for a PoE switch. A PoE switch is a switch which will give the power to the cameras. The abbreviation for PoE is Power over Ethernet. It has the number of ports in it, like 4-port PoE. It gives the power to 4 cameras. And it has separate 2 ports. One for wired connectivity from uplink and another port to downlink. So PoE switch comes in number of ports like 4 plus 2, 8 plus 2 or 16 plus 2, 24 plus 2 or 24 plus 4 or so on like that. So the power supply unit for IP cameras is the PoE, the Power over Ethernet switch. Then the cable. The cable which we'll be using for IP cameras is CAT cable. CAT cable comes in different categories like CAT5, CAT5e, CAT6, CAT7, CAT8 and so on. So we may go for CAT cable. You may use CAT cable for connecting the NVR to the PoE switch and connecting the NVR to the network device and connecting the IP cameras to the PoE switch. This all would be connected to NVR. So first camera, from camera a wire will run and it will go to the PoE. Again from second camera, a wire will run and it will go to the PoE. Again from third camera, it will go to the PoE, like that. So once the PoE ports are connected to the cameras, on network port will be connecting one uplink or one downlink to the NVR LAN port. So once we connect NVR to PoE switch, and once we connect all the cameras to PoE, we can connect monitor to NVR using HDMI, VGA, and we can configure the NVR. This is the LAN setup, in which we can see the cameras only in the premises where we have connected the cameras. We can't see our cameras out of the network. If we would like to see our cameras not from the same place but from any other place, we need to give this connection. We need to give this connection an internet. Internet would be wired from a router or from a switch or from any other source. Once we give the internet connection to the present network, we would be able to see all the cameras. We have seen what are the requirements of IP cameras. So first we have to decide the total number of cameras: 1 camera, 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 4 cameras, and so on. Then we have to decide the ports of NVR, like the channels of NVR, like 4 channels, 8 channels, 16 channels, 32 channels. Then we have to decide the hard drive, the storage unit. Then we have to decide the power, the PoE, the 4-port PoE, 8-port PoE, or so on. Then the cable. So the setup is very simple. In the next video, I'm going to show you the complete installation and I'm going to show you the complete configuration. And that video would be helpful for you to set up the IP camera of any brand. Thanks for watching my video. If you have liked this video, if you find this video informative, I request you to subscribe my channel and share this video with others. And if you have any queries or questions, you may comment below. You may follow me on my mentioned links also. You may log on to amptechnologies.net for more details. Thanks for watching my channel.